Welcome to this Google Sheets tutorial. In today's video, we're delving into basic sorting and filtering features in Google Sheets. Let's get started. I'll use an example of imaginative e-commerce sales figures for the past year. Here I have shown the sales amount for each month and region. Let's see how we can play with sorting and filtering this data to better understand our sales performance throughout the year. Let's start by sorting our data per region. To do so, we have to select the whole table and then click the filter button in the toolbar. You can see how these little lines appeared at the end of each column header. Click on them, and it will open a drop-down menu with sorting and filtering options. As we would like to sort the data by region, open the drop-down menu of the region column and simply choose to sort from A to Z. And here we go. Now we have the complete data sorted by region. For sorting and filtering, it is important to remember that you need to select the whole data. On the other hand, if we select only one column and sort it, it will sort just that column, while ignoring the rest of them, and will create quite a mess of our data. Here it is. Now we have mixed the content of the rows due to selecting only one column instead of the whole connected data. Let's undo that now. Another important note is to be careful with moving columns after you have selected them within the sort and filter data. It is fine as long as you move them within the selection, but if you move them, for example here at the beginning, they will get out of the selection. In this case, you need to reselect your data to make sure you don't mix the rows unintentionally with sorting and filtering. To avoid any of this, always pay attention and double-check this tiny green line. It is creating a border around the data that would be affected by the sorting or filtering you will use. Now I would like to show you how you can sort your data by multiple criteria. It's a feature I am using a lot within my spreadsheets so they are neatly organized. Multiple criteria sorting is sorting your data by multiple columns. Here you need to pay attention to the order. Which column should be sorted first and how the other columns shall follow the sorting. Let's say we would like to see how each region performed throughout the year and see which month had the best sales performance for each region. To do it, we will need to select the whole data again and then go to the Data menu, click on Sort Data by Range and choose Advanced Range Sorting. Check this box if your data has a header row and make sure you have selected it as well. If it doesn't, keep this box unchecked. Next, we should choose the first column we will be sorting by. In our case, that would be the region. So I'll select the region and sort it from A to Z. Next, we want to see the best performing months for each region. So let's sort the sales column from Z to A. That way, we will have the highest amount first and the lowest amount last. Let's see what we've got. Looks very good. Here you can see the region column is now sorted from the letter A to Z. Then, the sales column data is sorted from the highest to the lowest amount for each region separately. You can do this with as many columns as needed for your analysis. As Google also recognizes dates, even if you have written only months as in our case, just make sure those cells are formatted as dates and you can organize them in ascending or descending order. I'll sort them in ascending order, click A to Z, and Google will organize them respectively, from January to December while ignoring the first letter of the month. This applies to any date format. Another sorting option is sorting your data by color. You can either sort it by fill color or by text color. In our case, I have added some conditional formatting here, so the sales from 0 to 500 are written with red numbers. The sales from 501 to 1000 are written with yellow numbers, and then the best performing sales, above 1001, are with green numbers. To sort them by color, open the Sort and Filter drop-down. Here you will find the option Sort by Color. Click and choose whether you need it sorted by fill color or text color. In our case, it's text color, so I'll click on it. Now this is a repeated step process. First, you need to choose the color you want to be shown last in the table. I'll choose red. You see how it sorted the red colors at the upper part, but the next color we will choose will push them down. Here, see how the yellow color came first and red came second. Finally chose the green color and we have a nicely sorted table in our preferred color order. You can use this option in many different cases, no matter what data you have. If it is formatted with color you can sort it by color. See how it is different from sorting in descending order in our case. You can notice that the numbers within the color are not sorted by value, it's just the color that we have sorted this way. Now let's see how we can filter our data. By filtering, we leave visible only the data we want to analyze. Let's start with basic filtering here. I would like to see the data only for the North region. For that purpose, click to open the Sort and Filter menu on the Region column. Down here you will see the basic filtering options. It is pretty simple, you just click here to clear all the data first, and then select North and click OK. Now we have hidden all of the other regions and we have focused on the North region for further analysis of its performance. This leads us to the next topic, multiple criteria filtering. Filtering by multiple criteria means filtering by multiple columns. So let's filter this data further by color. Same as sorting by color, we can filter by color as well. So let's focus on the lowest performing months and choose to see only the red numbers. So now you see how it kept the filter by region and filtered the data further by color. I'll go back now and show you how we can filter data by condition. As the name says, conditional filtering filters the data by meeting specific conditions. It recognizes if a cell is empty or not, as well as text, date, and number columns. For our needs, I will use the option to filter the data by sales amount higher than 800. So now it shows only those rows. Let's also filter by date. For that purpose make sure again that your column is formatted as date and then apply the filter. Our condition would be that the date is after June 30th, 2023. Now you see how it has removed all the rows referring to the months from January to June. Those were the basic sorting and filtering options. Practice them on different use cases and let me know your questions in the comments section below. Thanks for watching and don't forget to like, share and subscribe.